Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Shania. Before I go any further, I want to apologise for my absence. I completely forgot. I had a lot going on basically, and I literally did go through a period of time where I forgot my channel existed, and I was just like, that doesn't exist, because I completely forgot it actually did, to be honest. And then I remembered it did, and I just had no motivation for filming. And then I went to Storybrooke and met the Once Upon a Time cast. They were wonderful people. Lana Perea, second on the second row, the one that's slightly up where my finger is. Rebecca Mader, Sean Maguire. Is that Lana? No, that's Emily de Ravin, Karen David. And then I went to Telford to meet Jeremy Jordan. I was meant to meet Colin O'Donoghue and Jennifer Morrison, but they cancelled. I was meant to meet Kyla Lee from Supergirl and Grey's Anatomy, but she cancelled, so that was tragic, but it was brilliant. Definitely worth the money. It was a lot of money. Why am I on headphones? Headphones. Don't need them. So yeah, and now I'm going to get on with my Q&A. And the first question is, what is your favourite song? Yeah, I have them all written down. My favourite song? I'm going to be a stereotypical Once Upon a Time fan and say Wicked Always Wins by Rebecca Mader. It is brilliant. Evil may be powerful, but Wicked always wins. Like, sorry, I'm just going to tell you a tale from Storybrooke. Because we went, met Rebecca Mader. That photo that's on that wall is the second photo that got taken, because the first one, my friend had a slight incident and my glasses were literally down here on my nose. And then they're like, dude, take another one. I was like, okay. So we took another photo and my friend sorted his crisis out. And then all we heard of Rebecca was, don't fuck it up this time, guys. I was like, Rebecca Mader just told me not to fuck things up. My life is good. Yeah, it was brilliant. And then I got my photo with Karen David, had to get that done 3 times. And Jeremy Jordan, well, that was a record 5 tries before we got the photo. And to be honest, it wasn't even the best photo, we just both gave up. I just looked at him, looked at the cameraman, he went, you alright? I went, no. I gave up. He went, are you sure? I went, it'll be fine, trust me. He went, alright, okay. Yeah. Not even joking, that actually happened. So yeah, but now my favourite song has to be Wicked Always Wins by Rebecca Mader. What is my current favourite book? My current favourite book. I think my favourite book at the moment has to be... Wait a minute. No, they're on my top shelf. Wait a minute. Empire of Storms by Sarah J Maas. I love this book. It took me slightly longer to read it than I thought, but it was totally worth it. The ending messed me up on so many levels. I'm so glad there's another book coming out. So yeah, the ending really did mess me up, but it's such a good book. So this is my current favourite book, yeah. But my all-time favourite book, my all-time favourite book, damn. My all-time favourite book has to be... I'm gonna say something slightly different than what people might expect here. But, okay. This one. It's either book 3, 4 or 5 in the Gallagher Girls series by Ali Carter. I don't know why, but my friends will tell you that when I was in like year 6 and 7, I was obsessed with these books. Look at it. It's such a good cover. I was actually like obsessed with these books, and I was just like, I went through them like a battle of hell. I just found the last book the other day when I turned in my room and figured out I haven't read the last book. So you never know, that could become my all-time favourite book. But literally, it is like a younger adult, like a teen book, not a young adult book, but it's like that crossover stage, and honestly, it's brilliant. They are brilliant. They're what every girl needs. Like, you know, they really are. And then to be even cheesier and to be even younger, my other favourite book, Valerie Towers book 1. I remember reading this in a mass. I read it through an entire mass, and it was just this. I have so many words about this book that I can't say, so yeah, we'll move on from there. I hope you enjoy my wall behind me. So yeah, that's my current favourite book. I have too many books on this shelf. I really wish I could edit, so I could edit this bit out, but I can't, so yeah. Another book that I'm currently like absolutely adoring, but I've read, has to be Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. That trilogy in itself is a masterpiece. There's a 4th book coming, I think. That is an actual masterpiece. But the first book, it twists and it turns, and you expect it to go one place and it goes somewhere completely different. And the ending of book 1, that messed me up more than the ending of Empire of Storms did, and that messed me up really badly. So the ending of Red Queen is an absolute, I don't have words, but the trilogy in itself is an absolute masterpiece. But anyway, moving on. Favourite movie? Matilda. I've loved it. It was my 6th day film as a kid. Favourite musical? I hate whoever asked me this question. My favourite musical. Oh. I could be stereotypical and say Wicked. I don't want to be stereotypical and say Wicked. Oh god, I could think for an eternity. I don't actually think I have some, like, a favourite musical as such. I have favourite songs from different musicals, and there's definitely musicals I prefer to other ones. Like, I prefer Cinderella, Roger and Hammerstein Cinderella. Laura Osnes, you are an absolute queen. Obviously I prefer Wicked, and I prefer other like musicals to others, but I don't think I have a favourite musical as such, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably say Roger and Hammerstein Cinderella, but because of Laura Osnes. I've never seen it, obviously, but the soundtrack I know inside out. Yeah. Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown's got a pretty funny soundtrack. Anyway. Oh, Disney or Harry Potter? Daniel Kirkbride, I want to kill you. How can I pick between Disney and Harry Potter? It's me though. I have a Harry Potter poster right there. I have a Harry Potter dressing gown. That's too big for me and makes me look like a Death Eater. I'm probably gonna have to go with Harry Potter, even though I want to shoot myself because I have a real weakness for Disney. And that brings me on to my next question. Favourite cartoon? Don't judge me. I am a Winnie the Pooh. What's the word? You know, like excessive, over the top. You know, that word. So Winnie the Pooh. Yes, I have a Winnie the Pooh teddy. I have many Winnie the Pooh teddies. This Winnie the Pooh teddy's my newest one. So yeah, Winnie the Pooh has to be my favourite cartoon. Piglet is adorable. Winnie the Pooh, oh my god. I don't even know what makes it so special, but I think it would have been the fact that it was like the first teddy I remember ever getting, and I've still got it today. Look at it, look at it. Like, it's destroyed. Yeah, it's got holes everywhere. It's been stitched up like 1,000 times, so yeah. Next question. Favourite colour? Purple. Oh, again, I hate this question. My favourite Twitter mutual. I don't even know how to like describe a Twitter mutual, but I guess it's like friends. Twitter friends. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that as my explanation for people who don't get it. I don't have a favourite. I have Sophie, I have Maddie, and I have Phoebe, who are my go-tos. They are like the three that I talk to all the time. But at the moment in time, Sophie's got a slight upper hand because she's just texted me this morning and said she's bought me a 3.5-foot teddy bear, possibly 4 foot. I didn't even really ask for one. You know them like situations where you text a friend and you're like, oh, can you get me this? Yeah, I'd done that, and then next thing you know, she's actually bought me a bear. So Sophie's got a slight upper hand at the minute, but I love Maddie and I love Phoebe just as much as I love Sophie. But I think I'd talk to Sophie more at the moment because I'm Grey's Anatomy obsessed at the minute, which brings me on to my next question. Favourite TV show? I've just said it. Favourite, Grey's Anatomy. What would I do without that? Right. If I could go back to a decade, which decade would I pick? I lie, I do have a favourite musical. I have two. The Wizard of Oz and Calamity Jane. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? So yeah, Wizard of Oz and Calamity Jane. And the decade I'd probably go back to, it would be like a time when Doris Day or Judy Garland were alive, because them two women are amazing. Like, oh, their work, their voices when they sang. Oh, Doris Day is still alive, but you know what I mean. They're wonderful. Like, when they were like active in the world, and I want to go back to then, see if I could actually meet them. Because yeah, did I say Judy Garland's still alive? I meant Doris Day. I don't even know. If I could bring one famous person back from the dead, who would it be? I'm gonna go with Judy Garland again. Chance to meet her before everything in her life went tits up, you know, like when she was still an innocent good girl. Would I rather never be friends with someone or be best friends with them and then suddenly lose touch? I've had the like being best friends with them and then suddenly losing touch happen in the past, and it's awful. Like one of my friends moved to New Zealand and we like talked for a while and then we just suddenly lost touch, and she was like my best friend. So that's tragic. I stopped talking to her 10 years ago. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a long time since. 10 years, a long time since. That is a long time since. Anyway, so I don't really know, because I'm one of these people that like, yeah, okay, I'm not friends with a lot of people, but I want to be, because I want to get to know people. I'm just too scared to talk to people. So I'd probably, but at the same time, I don't know. I hate falling out with people and I hate losing touch with people. I've just had a conversation with someone I know before. I was going to look for my phone, it's right there. So yeah, like I do think that never being friends with someone is slightly better, but at the same time, I don't really know. Next question. My favourite band or artist? Laura Osnes. If she counts. She counts. She played Cinderella on Broadway. She's now in Bandstand. She was also Bonnie in Bonnie and Clyde. And she's done who knows what else. And her voice, it just captivates me. Every time I listen to it, it captivates me. It really does. She's brilliant. She's amazing. Oh, I'd do anything to meet Laura Osnes. Right. So I've answered my favourite TV show as Grey's Anatomy. And that brings me on to my favourite Grey's Anatomy character. Why did you do this to me? Can't remember which Twitter friend it was, but why did you do this to me? Oh, this is painful. Oh, favourite Grey's Anatomy character. I don't think I have one. Lexi is just, Kyla Lee. Oh, that woman. Does that count? Oh no, that's another question. Kyla Lee, that woman is just, Lexi Gray is a dumpling. Did I just say that? Lexi Gray is like the perfect person. I love her so much. Arizona. Oh, that woman. Callie, that woman. Maxwell. That man. Derek. And I love Jo, which isn't actually heard that much. Favourite character though? Right, so favourite character that's no longer on the show. I'm making these 2 questions. Favourite character that's no longer on the show. Lexi. Oh, Addison. Lexi and Addison. Can't pick them 2. Oh. And favourite character that's currently on the show? Bailey. Miranda Bailey is she is a woman. She is brilliant. She just takes no shit. Can I be like Miranda Bailey, please? Please. She's just, she's amazing, and she's like the first woman chief. So, you know, I've got to give that woman some credit. She is an amazing woman. So much character development since season 1. Favourite Grey's Anatomy episode? I can't remember which episode it is, and I feel like a god awful person, but the episode in which they get Zola. Like the original. Actually, that's a lie. The episode in which they decide to adopt Zola, when Derek's like, let's adopt this baby, because it's just the cutest thing, and they've been through so much. Like, Meda as a couple have been through so much, and they just deserve happiness. They deserved happiness. So that episode, can't remember which episode it is because I binge watched it all, and now I'm re-binge watching it all. School, yeah. I should be in year 12, but I've left. I'm going to college, so yeah. Favourite author? No. Favourite 3 authors and favourite books by them. Sarah J Maas, Victoria Aveyard. Favourite 3 authors? I've got too many. J.K. Rowling wants to make her way onto this list. Morgan Matson wants to make her way onto this list. Huntley Fitzpatrick wants to come onto this list. Sarah J Maas, Victoria Aveyard, Morgan Matson. Yeah. So, favourite books? We've already discussed Victoria Aveyard's. That is Red Queen. Sarah J Maas, I am in love with Empire of Storms. Give me a minute. No. Air of Fire. And A Court of Mist and Fury. Because there's just so much development in A Court of Mist and Fury and Air of Fire that you've got to love them. They're not as action-packed as the others, but you've got to love them, and I love them. So yeah, and obviously Empire of Storms. And for Morgan Matson, Since You've Been Gone. It's so cute. It's just about a friend trying to find a friend who left. Like, got up one day and just randomly left. But finding herself in a way along the way. It's just, it's something magical. So anyway, last book I read. A book called Emily and Oliver. I love this book. It is an amazing book. It's about a boy that went missing but he's then found, and then trying to again like rekindle his friendship with who was his childhood best friend, Emmy, obviously, and then watching his things develop. Need I say any more? And no, I didn't just spoil it, that's all on the back there. So yeah. The current book I'm reading is Love Letters to the Dead by Anna Delaria. I opened this the other day and a spider ran out of it. I cried. So yeah. What was my favourite childhood TV show? The Saddle Club. It was on Pop Girl. And it was like my favourite thing in the world. My friends Megan and Jamie also loved it. And yeah, our childhood was a bit cringy with that show. But still. Favourite genre of music? Musicals. My favourite person? My favourite person's also my best friend, Daniel. And that's my last question. Best friend and why? I actually don't have words to describe Daniel. He's amazing. He's brilliant and I love him to the moon and back. He's there for anything. He's been there during the toughest times I've had. And he's honestly, there's not enough words to describe him. There's not enough words to describe him or his brother, but Daniel is just like, you know, he gets me in ways other people don't, and I know that's cheesy, but he really does, and I love him so much. And actually I'm going to change my answer to my favourite person and say that my favourite person in the world is actually my mother. She was so strong, bless her. She's bad quality, but this was at my uncle's wedding. Yeah. I was blonde. Why was I blonde? Why did I go blonde? Yeah, but she had a lot on. She went through a lot, and she was brilliant, and I love her every day, forever. So yeah, that is my favourite person in the world. Anyway, so yeah, and can I please just go back to the fact that Sophie's buying me a huge bear? Like, who does that? Like, yeah, I said about it on Twitter, but I told her not to bother, and she still went ahead and bought me one. What did I do to actually deserve friends like this? Like, I'm not even joking. Daniel, Adam, Sophie, Maddie, Abby, everyone, Jamie. Oh, yeah. It's Shannon. And you know what's also magical? I know this sounds really weird and it's not related to the video, but when you've got a childhood best friend and you're still friends with them now, like, well, we're 18 next year and we're still good friends. Like, Jamie lives 4 doors down. Shannon lived around the corner before she moved back to Scotland, but she's still like down every week. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am back for now. I apologise, my next video probably will be a book haul, because these books here, them ones all there, are all books that I've bought since Christmas. So I'm going to be hauling them. Yay! So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment down below with other video suggestions, because I don't want to just do Q&A and book hauls, but that's all they apparently seem to do. If you want, I can do a video saying about my experience at Storybrooke, because I could talk for hours on that. Like, I wore this top and it was amazing, and I just, like I say, like Daniel, there's not enough words in the world to describe Storybrooke and how perfect the Once Upon a Time cast are in person. And I need to stop playing with my hair. So yeah, anyway, I shall hopefully see you again soon, and I love you all. Goodbye.